first time I ever saw tricks being done on a scooter was when I was in 3rd grade, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as we saw our neighbor do it, it was his younger brother Tommy. I grew up with that kid, and we went, "Oh my gosh, we need to do this. This is so cool." We just ran to our parents and said, "We need to get a scooter." The first thing I did when I got my first scooter was run straight to Tommy's house just to show him so that we can go ride. So when we started riding, we didn't know that a sport actually existed for it. So we didn't learn how to do a real trick until we were like 3 years into it. We were just jumping, taking our feet off, jumping up curbs, doing all of that. And then one day his older brother invited us to the skate park, and we went to the skate park and there was 3 other kids on razors and they did crazy stuff. And then that's when we were introduced to the sport. After that, the first real trick we all was determined to learn was a tail whip. A tail whip is when you kick the deck around, is when you kick the base of your scooter around to do a 360 while you stay put, in air. After a few years have went by, the sport has grown tremendously, like more than I ever thought it would. But the sport has grown to a point where these companies have gotten so big because of the fan base of scootering that they're able to sponsor riders and pay them and send them around the world. I'm a sponsored rider myself. So I myself am a rider for a shop that's located in Riverside, California. But I found my niche. I love doing media and such. And I got a job working for a company called Lucky Pro Scooters. I'm their content producer. So they're sending me to all across the country, to different countries, to broadcast giant competitions. So just a couple days ago, I flew in from Canada to live stream an event called the ISA Qualifiers. And then I've got Texas, and I've got Chino Hills in LA after that. And then in June, we're gonna be sending a couple of our riders and myself to Barcelona to live stream the event. We have 2 of Lucky's riders competing in the competition. When it comes to tricks, the only reason I'm even known in scootering as a rider is because I can hop decently high. So when little kids always ask a good rider, "What's your best trick?" And I tell them my best trick is a bunny hop. It's just when you jump straight up and down. And they don't believe me because that's a beginner trick. You just do a bunny hop, but I can bunny hop pretty high. So that's kind of my best trick. Other than that, technical street rider is someone who combines multiple tricks, even if they're single tricks, and put them in a line. A line is when you just start and then end, and in between A and B, you fit in as many tricks as you can and making it look as good as possible.